Welcome back to the channel. It's me again here with another video about the statue in Times Square. I did a video 2-3 days ago when they first debuted. I knew that people were going to make a meme about it. I even said that in my video at the time. And a lot of black people, they're some on the fence about it, some completely hate it, some like it. It just depends on who you ask, whatever you ask. But this is just the right now, just the climate of what's going on as far as how people are taken to the statue. Let's get into it.
Did y'all see the statue that they put out in Times Square? That woman is out of shape, has fake hair in her head. That's the representation that they currently have of black women. The artist that created that, why do you think he went with that? Maybe the reason he went with that is because that's mostly what he sees when he sees black women. That's the image that y'all are giving off. That statue was actually embarrassing to look at. And you as a black woman, if you don't look at that and say, hey, if that is me, then I need to do something about it. I need to go to the gym and work out, right? And change your appearance, because that's the image that y'all are giving off, is that y'all are out of shape. And then if you don't believe that that shit represents you, then y'all should be outraged about that, because that artist actually thinks that's how y'all look. That's how he views y'all. And then they put that shit next to two other statues that look like it has class. But the black woman is out there in some bummy ass clothes and no fucking bra. Like, y'all should be outraged about this dumbass statue.
Hey, it's me, the statue.
That's what I was saying. You just put a random statue up. Could have represented, the black woman much better than what it's doing. They just it's random statue. Overweight, scowl on the face, hands on her hips. Looking like she's about to, just be mad at somebody or tell somebody off. It could have been represented much better than that, a little bit more class, more flowy dress, slender, a little bit more slender, with a happy face on, playing some type of instrument. But that's how they see us.
In the middle of Times Square. Although I do really appreciate y'all putting me in the middle of Times Square.
Is that her?
Y'all could have did me, a better look. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my go to the grocery store look. You know what I'm saying? This is my wake up and throw something on so I can go grab the mail look. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my, oh shit, you gotta run to the store and grab some toothpaste because you forgot it look. This is not the look that I wanted y'all to do. Or like this, like, cutesy, belly shirts, because they only for bitches with bellies. Maybe a side part, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a side part. Or something more business casual, huh?
I'm pretty sure she's, spoofing this thing up. But yeah, that wouldn't have been a good look either, lady. No.
Huh? Yeah. Maybe bun, updo. That would have been cute. I'm gonna need y'all to do a little switcheroo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you as me, the artist, Francois.
Is this supposed to be the guy?
El Negro. The piece is called "What You Talk About." You got me fucked up, got me all the way fucked up. I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna pay for shit. I gonna call the cops on you. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. I ain't gonna do shit.
But he's all these the mannerisms he's doing. That's how a lot of people see the black woman. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. It's crazy, but that's what they know us as. Black and white. I mean, black men and black women. But I messed up. But yeah.
Shit. Fuck you how. Fuck you how. Fuck you how. Racist how. Fuck you.
Don't that remind you of the Frontier Airlines ladies? I bet you ain't gonna make me. I bet you that when he was taunting the passenger. See?
How? Fuck you how. Boy, bye. I ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do shit to me. Fuck you up. Y'all got me fucked up. Got me all the way fucked up. The fuck?
It's crazy though, but
this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Come on. Come on.
Auntie.
Come on. What in the hell is going on with this statue? I mean, what in the world is going on with this statue? Do this supposed to like represent us as black women? Because I don't have a shape that look like.
I'm gonna just say she's a little too old to be wearing those big ass eyelashes though. But
that. My hair sure don't look like that. I don't even. Why even she even got that darn outfit on like that? Who is the artist that put this statue up, that made this image, and what does it mean? What does it mean? What does this mean? How is he perceiving us? How is he seeing us as black women? What made them put that up, and what made them thought it was okay? And why it looked like we should have got approval of something? What do that statue means? And what?
Think about it though. This, they know you as black women in America aren't gonna do anything about it. You're gonna take any little bit of scraps you can. Oh yeah, that's us. It's representing us. Yes, sis. Yes, sis. Strong black independent woman standing up. But if you look at it, a different way, it's a mockery in some cases. Think about it, because he's out of shape. Like I said, you could have put any woman up there, any a black woman up there, better shape, physical fitness, someone that like one of the athletes, a lot of some of the Olympians, you could have put one of them up there, to represent. But no, you just put some frumpy chick.
What do the artist mean? Who is this artist? Let's find him, because I really want to talk to him, and I want to know why did he build that statue, and especially put it up in Times Square. What is that about? What? Somebody help me.
They don't give a damn about how they treat us. Then they got up here, she ain't got on bra first or nothing. So this supposed to be a statue of what they consider to be one of us.
See, look at the stance though. It's like, it's just uninspired whatsoever. It's like, why?
In the middle of New York City to contrast two palm-colored men. And they got her up here. It's giving very much Lakeisha Jenkins.
It's like they said though, they put the statue up there to contrast those two other statues, where the other statues were, figures that done something in the past for the betterment of the country, and then just to combat that, they put. I'm like, I couldn't care less, about the statue, but it's just getting a lot of attention, and it's just like, why? This is what represents me, the culture. I could have just made it better, Cool, it's a statue there, but it could have been better.
I mean, she ain't got on no bra, no nothing. And then it was made by a British artist. That's the next problem. See, Jesus got to come back, because, see, I'm tired of this shit. I've had enough. Y'all put this up in the streets of New York, but had to do away with Uncle Ben, the native of Lato Lakes, and Aunt Jemima. Oh,
I absolutely agree with you, sis. I was not saying there was something wrong with having dark.
They got rid of, like I said, Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, and a lot of other, Frederick Douglass, a lot of other prominent, black statues, but they threw that up there.
Skin. There are tons of dark-skinned, beautiful black women, but why choose that one? Why choose the one that looks like this? They always do this.
See, I was saying, like, I'm not making fun of it. It's just this is the atmosphere that's going on right now amongst the black community. This is how they feel about it. It's like you said, it's cool that they put something there, but it could have been something much better. Then you got like someone that don't even live in the country to do that. There's a lot of black sculptors, a lot of artists here in America that could have done something much better.
Or like I said, when I look up, workout clothes or anything like that, they show this. What is this? Why are you showing me a black woman with a big old booty, dark skin, and bald head? They always do that. Y'all know they always do that. I thought that was a dude. Even with that girl that's, I forgot her name because I don't follow her, but who is that actress with the long fingernails and the long nails? She's kind of look alien-like,
Is she a foreigner too?
She's unattractive to me.
Not that there's anything bad with foreigners, but she's not from America either. Dun, 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 dun.
But everyone, when they show her, she's super, super thin, dark skin, and they say, oh, well, oh, she's so beautiful. Look at her. She ain't even regular black. And she don't even like black American people. I think she's from the UK or whoever this
I
lady
knew
is.
it.
But you get what I'm saying? Anytime they show us in a light like that, they push us forward as dark skinned, black, bald head, and masculine. I mean, y'all have got to be tired of that. They never show us being, dainty or feminine. And most of us are like that, though. Well, I don't know. There's another comment that said that they're showing us in the correct light. I'm not even gonna go there with y'all, but you get what I'm saying. They didn't have to choose her, whoever this woman is, and some people are saying it's Leticia James. I don't know who it is, but
They saying it's the whole Leticia James now because it was thrown up there. Because like the artist, the British guy, whoever from the UK is that created this damn thing, he don't know who Leticia James is. They're saying that now as a way to try to nullify the backlash of what's going on.
I just think it's big and it's masculine and it's just not. It's not a representation of most black women. They could have did better
Technically, it is.
in their selection.
Okay. Who facilitated that statue in Times Square of an overweight black woman with a fupa?
See, it's not just guys doing it; it's females doing it too. So you can't say that, oh, you biased, you hate your mom, you don't like black women. It's literally black women saying the same exact sentiments.
Somebody was trying to be real funny because you probably went to some government office demanding some equal fairness in relation to those two white men statues. And this is how they turned around and paid you back. Black people is pissed about that statue of an overweight black woman with a fupa.
But the thing is, though, that's pretty much fits the stereotype in a sense. I'm not saying all black women like that. I'm not saying that, but when you turn on the TVs or you see, go out in public and when you see all the stuff on the internet and the news and TikTok, that's what you see a lot of the times.
Pissed off. They want that statue taken down, but oh no, gotta leave it up now because that's what you wanted. You wanted to be seen. You wanted to be heard. To me, it's a tragedy. It's a real life tragedy right now.
And now I'm live. What in the world is happening in New York? Apparently in Times Square, somebody lost their natural mind and thought it was okay to erect a statue that's supposed to be, I guess, Mama Cass with braids or Precious or Lizzo pre-bypass. I have no idea, but a big burly bronze statue has been erected to represent women in New York City. Now, as a high-value man, I travel to New York City often, and let's just be honest, the circles I go to, I never see women this size, and I definitely don't see women that look like this. Why couldn't y'all use a black woman that was fine, fit, submissive? Why you gotta always go to the stereotypical?
See, I was just saying that. I always go to stereotypical. A lot of things they said, like a lot of black women don't like to work out and stuff like that. There are those, but there are some black women out there that are in shape.
Here it is. She got braids on her head. 9 times out of 10, it ain't all her hair. Then she got the face, the scowl, the look like if you walk by that statue, it's going to say to you, who you think you is and where you think you going. Then as you get lower, you get to the chest. Look like she ain't even got a bra on. Look like 2 big pots of melted gum running away from each other. Then we get to butts and guts. I just don't understand it. Hands on the waist with all that sass. Women, do y'all like being portrayed like this? All my black women out there, is this empowering to you?
That's what I'm saying. Is like we have to do better. We just accepting any old thing these days for the sake of representation. We gotta do better as a people.
Me, all this is another part of the emasculation proclamation that they want to do to us men's. Show somebody that you see all the time, quit quick.
I'm just caught that the way he's speaking. I think he's part of the community. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's like I think he bats for the same team he's for.
To talk back, be disrespectful, and try to demean you. When I see that, that brings all kind of trauma and flashbacks. She represents every woman that I would walk away from. And at the end of the day, I say, what if they try to do this to us men's? Men's would not go forward. You try to portray a black man as
With
a
a
man
pistol
with
in his
pants
hand.
hanging
Oh,
down his
sagging.
waist. In one hand, he got a court case papers, and the other
Malt
hand,
liquor.
he got child support court papers, and then around his neck, he got this big old guarded necklace that look like it's going to herniate his disc in a year or two, mouth full of grills, and you get it. Because that's what they all society try to act like black men are. And here we see what they think black women are. Nothing.
The thing is, like, he's saying this, but I'm sure people will comment in his section and say, you hate yourself, you hate black men, you looking down on us. But all the stuff that he said, that's what we see. I'm not saying we don't see, well-established men, black men, doing certain things. But at the same time, we see a lot of this, just look at the news. All the fighting, all the stuff going on, all the shootings, all the gangs. That's what's doing it.
Nothing but a bunch of big, burly beasts walking around here with a bunch of sass. This ain't empowering nobody. That woman looked like her calorie intake was just as much as the weight of that statue. And at the end of the day, we got to start bucking up against this. We got to start saying we don't want this. Whoever the person that made this needs to be slapped. And whoever signed off on this being erected needs to be slapped twice. This was not a win. This was a loss. And for any of them big burly women that was up there dancing in front of it to lean on me, I'm sorry. When you that size, you can't lean on anything without it tipping over. And I'm through.
That's what I'm saying, though. He's talking about, the women that were dressed up in the pink, dancing, lean on me in front of the statue, celebrating it. Like I was saying, willing to accept anything. If we want something that bad, why don't we just build it ourselves? Or hire somebody within the community or, within the country that could do it for us if you want representation. We just wouldn't accept any old thing these days just because for the sake of, they got it, so we got to have one too. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next video. Peace.